Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends series, the Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave. We're looking today at the final figure, Captain America. To be more exact, also, there's a Captain America from Captain America Civil War, so we're getting a movie treatment release cap. It comes also with a shield, also comes with the head of Giant Man. Side of the package features Chris Evans in all his splendor in his current Cap outfit. One of my personal favorite Captain America outfits as well, which also carries over to the other side too. Spin around the back of the package. The read-up says, an ally to justice, Captain America charges into battle with his shield at the ready. Down below, other figures available: Captain America, Iron Man from Civil War, Mark 46, Black Panther, Marvel's Nuke, Nick Fury, and Red Guardian. This guy. Hello, come on in. No, this guy right here. Giant Man is the figure that is your reward if you've collected all 6 figures and you can build this. Or you're one of those really jerk-off guys that go into the stores, buy these figures, and return it without the Build-A-Figure components. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Thank you. www.hasbro.com/Avengers if you want to check out more stuff, Avengers-related stuff. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. But when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Marvel Legends series, Captain America Civil War, Captain America. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. The final piece for Giant Man. Captain America comes with the head of Giant Man. What I do like about it, and probably I'll talk about it now rather than putting on the figure and then talking about when we do the review. I might even just do that too. It might be a sense of deja vu, is that I like not only do they give it like a metallic look, but that the eyes are translucent, or at least the visor eye area is translucent so that you can see his eyes underneath. A really nice touch. I like that. Let's go ahead and take the body. There's right there. We'll pop, see if we can actually get it on here. A little bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure. There we go. And we've got ourselves a completed, standing next to him, a completed Giant Man. Now look how much taller Giant Man is to poor Cap. Cap goes to about the waist, I would say, of Giant Man. So you have at least another, give or take, 5 inches or so above that. Very stellar. I like that. Of course, we're going to be having a look at him in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. Don't worry, Spot will cover base on that. The other accessory that comes with Captain America is his shield, his trusty, tried and true shield. It doesn't have the swiveled out peg that we saw with the Red Guardian. In fact, it now has some straps on the back, so he can take it, strap it through his arm. I mean, it does a pretty good job. It doesn't go anywhere. It gets a good, secure enough fit, nice and secure. The only thing is, the only downside though, it doesn't attach to his back. That's the only, like, there's really no way that you can attach to his back. I guess unless maybe you took off the head and just slid it down the ball joint, but then it would be sitting, you know, really high up and probably likely on an angle. But, you know, there's that. The shield is nice silver plastic underneath, and painted on the front is the embossed or raised etched star, and the blue around that, the silver, and then the red. It's a more subtle color of red, silver, and blue than some of the other Cap shields. It seems also to be a little thicker as well, but not a bad looking shield. Things also to make a reappearance here are a lot of the components here of Captain America. More importantly, his head. I feel like this head's been reused for a lot of movie released tie-in Captain America figures. Other than that, though, there is a little bit of retooling that's been done. I don't recall this belt being a separate piece, and I don't really know why, unless it was just easier than them resculpting a new lower torso. I don't know why this belt is a separate loose piece. It doesn't really add anything by having it, you know, movable. I'm really not sure why they opted to do that. But like I mentioned at the beginning of the package end of the review, I like this suit a lot. It's in fact my favorite Captain America suit. The favorite leading up to Civil War was the more recent Age of Ultron Captain America suit, just because it did everything that I thought the Avengers suit did wrong. The open ears on Captain America, it was very Captain in design, but also toned it down. And Civil War kind of carries over the Age of Ultron line of, or the design of Cap, except it mutes a lot of the colors. So like the A I even feel like this figure doesn't even do the justice that it looks like in the movie. Because in the movie, like, his A is a very muted A. It doesn't stand out very much. The white and red striping in his lower torso also is a more subtle color. It doesn't pop the brightness that Age of Ultron cap had. I like that. I really personally like that because it still looks a little more, modern. It doesn't look as comic book, but it still looks like Captain America. But I have absolutely no issues with the figure. The figure still does very well at looking like a great movie tie-in figure. For comparison, let's bring in some of the other figures from the movie. There he is next to the Mark 46. Iron Man is a lot taller, ultimately, than Captain America in figure form. And if I can get him to stand, I don't know why. Don't ask me why Iron Man is in this weird pose. I have no idea. I don't know what happened there. And then also, there he is next to the movie tie-in Black Panther. Maybe, and of course, Giant Man there is along for the ride. So, not bad. Not bad little figures. I mean, for a movie tie-in, let's get him to properly stand. I don't know, maybe Marvel Legends will give us more movie tie-in figures. But we shall certainly see. Spot's just tongue twisting right now. Now we'll move these guys out of the way. We've already had a look at those guys. When it comes to Cap's posability, it is basically on par with what we've seen from other Cap releases. Ball joint head, hinged shoulders, rotate all the way around, swivel point in the bicep, double hinged elbows, a hinge and swivel in the wrists, top torso crunch, a rotation in the waist. Again, I just don't know why, unless they didn't want to restrict, but really, if this was sculpted further down, it would have not restricted any sort of movement on the waist, but still for some reason they have that as a separate piece. Ball joint legs, 3/4 swivel cut on the thigh, double hinge knee, and a pivot and rotation at the top of the boot there. And also, don't forget ankle pivot, he's got that also. There we go. Yeah, definitely a good Captain America figure. It does hark to some extent that it's repeating a lot of things that we saw before with previous release Caps, but it does also up, I think, the game too. It looks a lot like other Captain Americas, but then they've changed and tweaked it, the colors a little more closer to Civil War. It's really one of my favorite Captain America movie tie-in figures. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the final figure from the Captain America Civil War. Well, technically it was the Build-A-Figure of Giant Man, but this was the Civil War tie-in of Captain America. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have the review of Giant Man. He is right around the corner. Literally, you could go down the street and right around the corner, that is where Giant Man will be sitting. Everybody's now running to the corner to see if they can find the figure. It's not there. It's not. But certainly stay tuned, guys. That video is right around the corner. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.